something.
You're going to be the epitome of the sun, but you don't have any fire type moves. Anyway, we're digging too deep into this. Let's get Demon Slayer out of here and move on. Who picked this? Rabbit?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to get a synopsis, or you want me to? Because I done seen the whole series already.
I suck at giving it a synopsis. I was just going to give my point of view of the 5 episodes and just kind of...
piggyback off
like,
the people?
Yeah.
Alright, so Demon Slayer, it's the new hotness as far as like people on anime is concerned. When people talk about new anime, they usually are talking about Demon Slayer, My Hero, or I guess you could say Black Clover. So it's a lot of people are calling it part of the new big three. I don't know exactly if you could call it that yet, but yeah, Demon Slayer is basically the story of about what's his name, Tanjiro, who is the main character. He goes through the woods. He lives in the mountains with his family until he goes up the mountain and comes back down. And his family got murdered by a bunch of demons, except for his sister, who got turned into a demon. And basically, the whole story is of him trying to figure out who turned his sister into a demon and if there's any way for him to call it back. He becomes a demon hunter, because that's literally the only way that he can compete against these guys. And it's basically a bunch of different stories of wacky adventures of him running into demons and demon hunters. That's the gist of the story. We only watch. We're only supposed to watch the first 5 episodes. Rabbit, you want to give your synopsis of what you like, didn't like, and we'll just move from there.
1, 2, shit. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Alright, sorry. Sometimes my internet's like, bro, you can't hear anyone for a minute. So, I really enjoyed the first 5 episodes. I'll probably continue watching it and finish it out. I like the storyline and the character development. They did throw a couple of curveballs in that I wasn't expecting. Dude, it's just, I'm not gonna ruin it, any of it. Just it was dope as fuck when I found out. I liked it. I don't know, like, some people aren't gonna like it, but if you like Attack on Titan, or what other ones, Kill La Kill, I would say My Hero, Black Clover, you'll enjoy anime.
It's in the same.
Yeah. You'll enjoy this anime. This is it's pretty good. The storyline, character development, the whole 9 yards. And you get attached pretty easily. So if you like that,
nothing, bro. I ain't got no.
Shut
heart.
up. But that's how I feel about it. I'll probably finish it out. I do watch a bunch of different things at one time, so it'd probably be a minute before I actually finish it. But it's definitely one on my list that I'm gonna definitely finish for sure.
It's only like 12 episodes.
Yeah.
Wait, there's literally only 12 episodes right now?
Yeah. And then there's a movie coming out. There's a movie coming out here pretty soon. And then I think season 2 is supposed to be coming out after that. Moxie.
Okay. I really like it. So I will say that I started watching this shit today, and I started while I was upstairs cooking, and I got to episode 6. I think I'm on episode 7 now. I really like it. I mean, it's fast paced enough where they paced it very well. You know, they got to what was going on, everything in the first episode. You knew what was going on. You knew who was who. You knew what the objective was, and then they progressed from there. For it to only be, it's about 30 minutes long. I also really liked the voiceover work. Surprisingly, the voiceover actors were very good, very emotion felt. Every time you hear like the sister and she just the fucking growl is fucking hilarious to me. But I pay attention to little weird shit like that. But I will say my most favorite thing about this show, and I'm definitely going to finish it. I'll probably continue watching it when we're done with this. But I like the animation style and the art.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Art style a lot. They use a lot of thick, bold lines. It's really dope.
It's
I think it's
almost
really dope.
like a
The fighting
watercolor
scenes are really
painting
cool
almost.
and dope. Yeah, it's dope and artistic. I think I dig it a lot.
Who else? Skies, did you watch any of it? I know you was busy with work.
Yeah, I got to episode 5.
Good for you.
Long story short, it's pretty fucking trash.
Oh, that makes me sad.
No, I genuinely like it. I like it a
Okay.
lot. Yeah, it's gonna be one that I keep up with. I'll probably end up getting off here and like binge watching it until I'm done tonight.
I'm saying.
Really good anime. I think there's a lot to come. The only thing I can say as a nitpicky thing for me and who I am as like an anime watcher, is I don't like the super horrendously gory like art style. Like
Oh,
that's
like
just
that
not
shit.
something that I.
I love that.
Do you,
I
do you
love
not
that
like
shit.
Attack on? Do you
That's
not
what
watch
I
Attack
mean.
on Titan?
I watch Attack on Titan. Hear me out.
Claymore, Berserk.
No, I don't watch any of that. Attack on Titan is the only one that I've watched in that kind of realm. I do like Attack on Titan. But this one to
Tokyo
me,
Ghoul?
I don't know. No, I don't watch Tokyo Ghoul.
It fell off
Tokyo
after the
Ghoul is my jam.
third season anyway. I ain't gonna hold you.
So yeah, I genuinely, that's the only thing. Like, it's not gonna stray me from watching it. But I don't know. I feel like it's to me, it's an aspect of just like trying too hard. Like, you can get the point across without literally everything being doused in blood. Like, I don't know. It's
I mean,
just,
I'm a Kill Bill fan. Like, nah, that's
I like
my
Mortal
jam. Give it
Kombat,
to
so
me.
I mean.
Hell yeah! Like, that's
yeah,
my
I don't
jam. That's
know.
my jam.
I don't know.
I love it when
that was the only turn off I had from it.
Oh, dope. That's the
Personally,
type of shit I like.
like, that's the only thing I've seen that I was like, yeah, I don't really like. That's not my vibe, anime wise.
Aw,
Come on, Chrono.
it's okay.
Let's get this over with.
Here we go. Here we
Right.
go.
I don't like it.
Of course you
I just
don't.
keep it that simple. I don't like it. It's a predictable shonen, and I have concerns that I don't like shonen animes. So I'm gonna just keep it that simple.
How many episodes have you watched?
I watched all 5. I even got off the phone with AK and watched up to the 5th episode, and I'm just like, the whole time I started just looking at my phone. Like, I literally I was watching it, and then I'm just like, bro, this shit, especially like the first episode. I know everybody's like, oh, it grabbed me at the first episode. I'm like, everything was predictable of what was going to happen from the first episode. I'm not going to even get into the details with it, but me and AK talked about it. I even got on the phone with him and talked about it. He's like, watch a little bit further because, you'll find out why the demons are doing what they're doing. And I'm just like, I find no interest in this. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to rain on nobody's parade. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I find no interest in that anime. And I'm saying it's got to be because I don't like shonens. I'm really starting to not like shonens because shonens are getting super predictable. It's the same fucking shit. It's the same. Somebody's family's dying. It's the same. Somebody's either going to be a crybaby or super cocky. I want to fight everybody type shit. It's like, it's getting to a point to me where it gets predictable.
That's the best of it, because all those personalities change in every anime. Like the
Goku personality has never changed.
No, they do. They do the
Deku
same
still
thing,
is
but
a
the
crybaby.
personalities of them are different and the storyline's different. So
Deku still is a crybaby.
I don't agree with you, but
Deku,
okay.
and that's the only show that I can watch. Deku is still he doesn't cry as much as he did season 1, but Deku is still 100% a crybaby.
Bro, I think you take him trying to be a better hero for crybabying than him trying to be a better hero, because he was just mad the fact that he couldn't use his powers.
Wait.
Have a power.
Rabbit. AK can attest. We had this whole conversation. We had a whole debate about that because we were debating between the two protagonists, which is a problem to me. About I forgot the main name in this anime. That's how much I don't care for it.
Tanjiro
and Deku. I'm like, they both started off crybabies. Like, I understand why he's crying. I understand why Deku's crying. And
I think you're very loose with the term crybaby, bro. That's all I gotta like. That's my thing. I think you loosely use the term crybaby.
He's a crybaby. Deku cries.
Have y'all ran into the Lightning Boy yet on Demon Slayer?
You need to keep your head up. Like, in a situation Like I said this,
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
only on
there's
episode
getting
5.
into a fight, and you know you mad, you angry, you crying, and there's before you even get to the fight, you got tears in your eyes before you even get into the fight.
How's that
Like
make them a crybaby?
I understand that, but Deku is a
How
crybaby.
does that make them a
Everybody who's
crybaby?
ever watched the
But
That
how
anime,
many
doesn't
emotions is a person supposed to
crybaby.
have in those situations?
I think
like
Chrono is
I
basically getting across that Deku's whole mood is to be upset. Like I think he's trying to get across the point that he doesn't like that you don't see a wide range of emotions from Deku. I think what he's trying to say is that Deku's default is to like just break down and be super upset about something. And I can see that point of view personally. Like not saying that I agree with it, but I think he has like a leg to stand on in the aspect of just being like I don't like how like when anything happens the first thing that Deku does is just like
Panic.
kind of like break down about it.
The prime
Like
example with Eri, when they found out about Eri, instead of Deku being like, "Fuck,
Spoilers.
you know, we could have
Spoilers
got
for
him. Let me
season
get my head
5.
on. Let's get on my A game." Him and Lemillion was like, "Damn, we let it go. Damn, it's our fault. Damn, like, bro, I understand you just got your powers, but Deku, like, come on, you've been doing this for a year now. You gotta have some type of hold my head,
see.
hold my head up high
That's where I disagree
situation."
with you, bro. Like the people they were going up against were like top criminals. He just graduated. You,
Okay, I understand that, but
you.
you got everybody telling you. Here's the thing: everybody personality started to change, but Deku's. Even I can't even think of his fucking name, but you know what I'm talking about, the one with the bombs. Even his
Bakugo?
personality slightly changed, except for Deku. Deku kind of changes like now when we get later on,
Bakugo
later
is still
towards
the
the end.
same, bro.
He's still an
He's
He's
still
asshole.
got.
getting more
He's still the
confident.
same.
It is.
I
He's
disagree
still a
with
crybaby.
your.
He's still a crybaby. He's starting to
I
grow,
dis.
but he's
I'm
still
gonna
I
bring
a
it
disagree
back.
with the crybaby. I
Because-
disagree with the crybaby. I think you're using the term crybaby too loosely.
Okay,
Way too loosely.
I'll put it like this.
Like anytime
He
someone has
goes
tears in their
into
eyes because they got
he
upset
goes
about a
into self
situation,
doubt too much.
that upset could be like angry. Like it doesn't have to be crying. Of course
Okay,
he
he
doesn't.
goes into self doubt
He
too much.
didn't have any powers, bro. What is he supposed to do?
Okay, even when he did have powers in the beginning, he was still first to fight. Like he wasn't.
I
He didn't even
was
have
having
tears in
this.
his eyes when he went to go save Karuchi Khan. I don't know the fuck you say his name. You know who I'm talking about. But he didn't even have tears in his eyes. He went no motion, no tears, no nothing. He was like, "Fuck this, I'm about to fight." Then he gets his powers. Now he's crying more. Like no, I can understand him not having the power. I don't
Like
have a problem with that.
all right. You need like
Bro, come on,
I don't know what
dog.
it
I
is.
watched
I
that
don't know
anime
what it
and
is
Cake
with
in a
you.
Test. I talked about that the same way because I actually have a problem with people saying in Demon Slayer he's less of a crybaby than Deku. I'm like, no,
I don't care
fuck
about
no.
Demon Slayer. I'm talking about Deku. I Demon Slayer.
Deku is a Deku is
I
a crybaby.
disagree with you. I think he loosely used the term crybaby
Okay, he's
because you
emotional.
don't like
He's
emotions.
emotional.
Very
Deku
emotional.
is very emotional. And
Okay,
He's
that's
very
not the
emotional.
same as crybaby. That is not the same as a crybaby.
It's not, but like that's what he was
Okay,
going
then
for.
my point. He's not a crybaby. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, so he's still very emotional.
Fi-
Like
Every
it's a
person
low.
is
He's
emotional. Like
literally the epitome of the loaded lux line. Look at him, emotional.
what's
The-
wrong with
the-
being emotional?
when you don't have time to be emotional and you being emotional, it comes off as annoying. I'm sorry, bro. Now, I'm not trying to be this tough guy type shit.
Oh,
I think you
Lord.
are. I think
If
this is your
I need
internet
you
personality, my guy.
in real life, if something's
I
gonna
told
happen,
you
this
that
comes
already, though.
This comes from the military.
I know.
Listen, this comes from the military. If something was to really happen, I can understand in the beginning,
Dude, this is
like the first couple of
anime,
seasons,
bro.
of
Who
being
the fuck
emotional.
cares?
Once you get,
Like, this
once
ain't
you
real
move on
life.
later,
You ain't gonna die if Deku
because
does the
they're
wrong
in year
thing.
two. They're in year two now. This is year two, so you've already went through all that shit year one. You telling me you ain't got no battle? You haven't got battle heart? You still that fucking emotional?
Chrono,
At this
I
point,
get
I'm
what
not
you're
looking
saying.
at you as
I
just
get what
got
you're
my
saying.
power.
But the fact that you're taking this seriously shows you the amount of emotion that you have towards it. So I'm just saying, like, just because it's not this emotion, just I don't know.
Oh, no,
Chrono.
I'm just like,
Here's my 2 cents. Nobody is watching this to find the meaning of life. Nobody's watching anime to find a deeper meaning and stuff like that. If you want to watch something like that, they have fucking deep ass anime. Got Code Geass and fucking what is it called? Case Closed, which is very basically Law and Order anime. There's other things that you can watch besides shonen. When people are watching shonen, it's the same thing as when people go to see a goddamn Avengers movie. We're not expecting this shit to be the most tightly written story. I just want to see some shit blow up and then go home. It's a popcorn
Right,
movie.
I just want to see some sweet ass fighting.
That's why I'm just like, I'm not that type of person. I can't. I don't like watching shit just blow up.
Well, you need to change the.
You like emotion,
right? I like a story. Like that's what I'm saying. That's why I like My Hero Academia, because My Hero Academia actually has a story with it. Seven Deadly Sin actually has a story with it. I don't feel like Demon Slayer's story stands compared to those two, and that's where I'm coming from. Action wise, I think it's great. Action wise, I 100% think it's great. Art wise, I think it's great. And I'm not saying, I didn't say it's a terrible anime. Them words never crossed my mouth. I said I didn't like it. The key word is I.
So you would just like for it to have a little bit more depth.
When you don't say I, they be on some shit. But I don't like the anime, so I will not continue to watch Demon Slayer. It was boring to me.
You're pretty much saying you would just want the story to have a little bit more depth.
Yeah, I just want the story to have a little bit more kick and not be predictable. That's why I let like the story gets predictable. Like
I get what he's getting at, because it's like the from the very beginning, like you knew like him going down the mountain, he was gonna come back, his family was gonna be dead, like like that type of shit. Like I see where you're getting at. I think it's just to the point where like I think some animes are at the point now where they're like, man, we've run out of like a lot of ways to like get this to the action part of it. And so they defaulted to something that would work. And then they're like, well, okay, so we had to default to something that would work here. Now let's just make our show, like let's get past that. Like let's get past that bullshit.
I think that's the part. Has to work. That's the part that turned me off, because I'm like, bro, you don't have like, if it was like, if I was, let's say I was to do the episode, like that could have been a 2-parter, and then the second part could have been them explaining the demon blood, the boss coming through, just fucking with people because humans fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like the first part could have been him trying to get back to the house and them not really explaining about the demons and shit just yet, because it was like as soon as he went to that house, my man was like, "Oh, don't go up the mountain, the demons are coming."
I definitely see what you're saying, but I will say, AK, do they get to any of that? You finished the series, right?
Oh, do they tell you why why the main villain is the main villain?
Yeah, do they give you any more depth into like these details that he's talking about?
Because I can spoil.
Well, you can even just say yes or no. You know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily.
It gets more depth. It definitely gives you into more depth, and you find out that he lives a double life. I'm gonna leave it like that. But
so they do give you more pieces.
It's more backstory that's to come. There's more backstory to come.
Okay, because not all shows give you everything in the beginning either, and I do know that. So it could just be a matter of we have to watch the whole thing to get the whole picture.
And I'm fine with that. I just like my animes where it hasn't like Kuroko with no basketball. Like you knew Kuroko was a problem, but you didn't understand what his value was to everybody until you start meeting each one of the miracle children. You know what I'm saying? Once you start meeting each and one of them, you understood why they fuck with him and how important he was to them.
But that's kind of contrary to what you just said, because
it definitely is. Because I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's a difference.
Kuroko no Basket was definitely a slow burn until they actually started playing basketball. And
but that's literally what it is. Because you just said that you needed more depth, and we just went into a conversation about how he just said that they give you more of those pieces later on.
It's only 13 episodes.
Is it fair enough for you to not watch the whole series?
Start playing basketball at the end. They didn't even say dude was strapped. Like they showed him off as, he can't hoop at all. And then at the end of the episode, they was like, hold on, he might be a little bit of a problem.
And to also be fair, that show was those episodes were an hour long as well too. So you got to keep that in mind.
I think Chrono's whole
The
problem
Unlimited
just
Blade
stems
Works was
from
the hour-long
generic
episodes.
start.
Moxie.
No,
Yeah,
I was thinking about the other basketball
Oh
show.
yeah, I honestly, I'm sorry, Joey. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I haven't. I was trying to watch Demon Slayer. I haven't had the time to sit down and
yeah.
watch that.
Basically, the consensus of everyone is like they thought it started super slow, and it very much does. Like one thing interjectively, like I'll tell you before you start, is the first two episodes are like a prelude from two different perspectives. So you need to understand that's why they're longer. So you see the prelude from someone's perspective, then you see the prelude from someone else's perspective. Just pay very close attention because like this anime is an anime where it has very separate segments. It's almost like watching um fucking we made this Full Metal Alchemist and then Brotherhood. Like so there's other animes and this is the easiest one to like watch and understand and vibe with, but it's not the first one. So you got to pay attention.
But according to
And
his theory, he's gonna love that shit though because it's not.
Yeah, if it's a
Yeah.
slow burn,
It is.
if it's
No,
like
that's
it's
the one.
slow
you
burn,
it's like at episode 5 like you
Shit
that's when
turns
like
up around that
probably
episode.
and
like
and I think that's what I should be saying. I like the slow burn.
He's probably
so
gonna
when,
love that,
when something
actually.
hits, it hits. It's like,
Yeah.
oh shit. You know what
and
I'm
then
saying?
it really like because there's two parts or whatever you could call it, seasons, whatever you want to call it, like towards the end of the first season or part or whatever is when you're like, fuck, I literally will stay up till 7 a.m. like I can't put this down. Like so it's definitely like a very slow burn and like something that's kind of hard to jump in the middle of it because you didn't watch the first Fate, you know, but like holy fuck does that shit have like the craziest fucking plot twist you would never see coming. Like it's literally like once you get to the end of it you're just like that really just fucking happened. Like
All right, let's get up out of here.
Another
Let's
anime
get.
I love is like Dot Hack. Like Dot Hack, you don't know, like you know shit, but it's like in the middle where everything
that
starts to
shit.
come together. You're just like, oh
yeah, you already know what it is.
All right,
But it's
let's get up
like
out
I
of here.
said, it was just the first episode. Like I know everybody say like you need what, AK 3 episodes to really get into an anime.
Mhm.
Like usually 3. I'm a person like the first
I like
one
maybe
that-
4 episodes.
3 or
Give it
4
2 hours.
The
3 to
first one,
5
the first
episodes.
episode got-
3 to 5 episodes is the sweet spot. If they can't catch you in that, then yeah.
Yeah.
Moving
I'm
on.
like, I go like off the first one. I'm like, bro, because like we doing a review, so I want to at least watch everything that goes on. Because I'm like, maybe there's some hints that'll go on. Because I'm like, I knew his family was gonna die.
Yeah.
Like I told AK and Joe, I was like, bro, the way he left out the house and that shit sounded like an RPG. You know, the happy RPG when you first leave the family.
Yeah. You already knew what was gonna happen.
It was giving me
It
total
was-
Final Fantasy
It
vibes.
was very much one of those where you could have skipped the first episode and just started episode 2.
And that I think, and I hate to say it, and it's kind of fucked up. And Rabbit, I ain't trying to rain on your parade or anything because I know you like the show, but I think if I would have skipped the first episode and went straight to the second one, because when old dude came up, I got excited. I'm not even gonna hold you. When one of the, I think AK said that's one of the higher ups. Like when he came in, was about to fuck his sister up, and then you find out about the demon blood. I was like, okay, that's a little bit interesting, but I was already so out of it because of the first fucking.
You also
55
ruined some of the best parts. Like you watched a lot of the fights on YouTube with no context.
I mean, I watched that shit because that shit popped up on my feed. I was like, "What was this?" The dude,
I get that, but like it takes the
That fight
wind
was
out of this.
fucking
It takes
fire.
the wind out the sails when you
Yeah.
actually get to the fight scenes. To
That's true.
like,
So-
That's true. I will agree with
I don't
that.
care that you don't like the anime. I was just my whole argument was the crybaby thing with Deku. That's what I didn't like.
Deku-
I care less. If you
I
like
shouldn't
fucking
say
Demon Slayer.
crybaby because I use crybaby a lot. Deku is emotional, and he's very emotional, and he's sometimes emotional in situations he shouldn't be emotional when they kind of need him to be like.
he's also
Even
like,
if you're
what,
afraid,
16?
suck it the fuck up. Like we need you.
All right, no, yeah, I
He's also
I get
like
that.
what 16? Like name me one
Right.
16-year-old that's not emotional.
Yeah, that's a little bit more realistic, to be honest.
That was just my I didn't care that you didn't like Demon Slayer. I can't fucking care. It's an anime, dude. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I don't care.
And the majority of us, you know,
Everybody
it's not
here,
for you, that's
everybody's
fine.
gonna like it. Everybody here likes it except for like you. So Consensus. Yay or nay? Keep watching it.
Yeah.
That's
If you like shonens and you like dog ass fight scenes, I actually do 100% recommend it. But if you're looking
Oh
for
yeah,
like
I love Bleach, so of course I'm gonna love this shit.
so
Yeah.
if you like them dog ass fight scenes, but if you're looking like for a super deep story, I don't know how it is further, but I definitely recommend skip the first fucking episode. That did not need the first episode.
I don't agree, but you know, it's to each his own. Whose turn is it next? Is it yours or mine, Moxie?
It's up to you, really.
Do you have one in the pocket already?
I think I do, but I'm just hoping that everybody hasn't seen
She
it
gonna say
already.
Food Wars.
Nah, fool. I'm going back. I want to give something. We've been doing a lot of new stuff. I want to kind of dig back into something. One of my more classic favorite animes. I'm just hoping that a lot of us haven't seen it already, but I'm gonna say Shin-Chan.
Shin-Chan? Oh my god, I ain't thought about that anime in years!
I definitely watch it again, but
oh my god, I ain't thought about that shit in years!
I've never even heard of the anime.
It's for your time.
Okay, yeah.
It's for
Okay,
your time.
wait. So, who hasn't seen it?
I've seen it.
Me.
Okay, so that's cool. We got two people who haven't seen it, and that's just about what it was before we did.
I need you to send it in the chat right now.
All right, I got
Where
it.
Where are you watching that at? Is that on
I don't
Netflix?
know, but I'll find it. I'll
That's
find
on
it. I used to
Hulu.
watch it on Hulu, I think, but I'll find it. Don't worry
All
about it.
right, well, let us know where to watch it, and then we can watch it from there. Let's go ahead and get outros and get up out of here. We've been talking for 2 hours.